What's going on, guys? Magdallan here. I'm in Act 5 in Undecember now, and so I thought it'd be a good time to make another video and share my mid-game thoughts. I'm not going to go over everything. I will just quickly show the gear. And I'm not building for any specific stat, and that is because I've encountered some bottlenecks in the crafting system. So let me run over to the blacksmith here, and I will show you what I mean. So if we go here, there's this currency, the magic expansion essence, and I just can't get enough of these to actually fill items out. So these, anytime you have an item that's got one of these question mark things, you have to use an item like this to fill out that slot. The same thing is true for rare items. It's just a different currency. I believe it's that one. Yeah. And the issue is, if I pick up a white item, to get it from having no mods up to where it has, you know, something like that, or like this bow, which I guess I can straight up just add a mod to. I think I just equipped this a few minutes ago. It's just not realistic at this point in the game for me to take stuff off the ground and take it from a white item to a usable rare, or at least it doesn't seem that way to me, and it stopped being that way about midway through Act 4 or so. And so hopefully this is just kind of a lull, and then I'll move into Act 6 or 7 and start getting more of those smaller bubblegum currencies so that I can craft more. But that's been kind of a bummer. And I know I have seen quite a few people on Twitch playing at endgame, and it seems like they're not having any issues with, you know, just getting basic gear, but I do see people pretty routinely using the auction house, which is real money based. And so I probably won't be doing that, but I'll report more about that at the end game. As far as the skills are concerned, I'm still running spread shot as I was at the very beginning, and I've got it linked with projectile acceleration, additional fizz, attack damage increase, quick attack, and convert cold. And then it's really nice because you can actually use the outermost runes here, your link runes, and use it for more than one skill if you position them correctly. And so I've got it linked to Fanblade Sentry here, and then I've got that linked to Precise Sentry and Life Imbued Sentry. And then for movement, I've got Roll linked with Use Count, and then for buffs, I've got Marksman linked with Time Acceleration and Increased Duration, and then that in turn linked with Bulwark of Protection, so I've got some additional resist. One nice thing is that on the map, if you select an area, it actually tells you how much resist you should have. And so it's nice to have that defensive buff to be able to pad that out a little bit while I'm running around. And then as far as the Zodiac, I've just been dumping everything into Dexterity unless there's a reason to do otherwise. And that seems to have worked pretty well so far. And then of note are these nodes here. This acceleration thing was very nice, and then getting an additional sentry was a big deal. And then otherwise I've just been taking, you know, anything that has physical damage or sentry damage, or here I took some dodge stuff. And I'm not sure how the respecking works yet, because I would probably do things a little bit different if I had it to do it again. And so again, this isn't a build, so I just figured I'd quickly overview a few of the things I'm doing. And now let's go ahead and go to a zone, and I will show you how the build plays. I'm still very much enjoying the auto attack feature, and basically now I just kind of run around and drop the sentries, and then I'll pop the marksman and the bulwark, and then I just try and mow everything down. If a sentry dies, I just put another one up. And as you can see here, I'm basically still at full health. It may have popped a health potion, which is fine. Take out this rare. The auto loot feature is also pretty nice. And I like that you can click on the quest and then it kind of gives you a little bit of help with knowing where to go. We'll go ahead and clear out this area, head down to where this quest marker is. I mean, the gameplay is pretty enjoyable. I will definitely die if I'm not paying attention, and particularly on boss fights, often the way that I learn about a mechanic is I die to it once, but so far I've had plenty of those resurrection feather scroll things, and I just have been using them whenever I die. Not, I haven't been treating them like a resource that I need to conserve. And so far I still have, I think, more than half of the, the maximum amount that I had at any point, but it does seem like I am not getting more of them, so eventually I probably will run out, and I'm not 100% sure what happens then. I assume you just have to respawn in town or at the beginning of the zone or whatever and start the boss fight over. So yeah, I mean, we'll go ahead and take these guys out. And I mean, the roll is very responsive. The auto attack feature keeps things nice and smooth. And yeah, altogether, I've been enjoying the experience. Adding the cold damage was a big turning point, and then again getting the 3rd sentry. If I get to a point where I can get a 6th link, I think I want to do chain if I can. But also there's, I believe, another cold-based link rune that you can use, which gives you more, like, freeze chance, and it would be really nice if I could freeze stuff more. And so, yeah, those are the goals, but other than that, I would say that the game is still worth my time. I haven't regretted the initial monetary investment that I made on that, I think it was called a supporter pack, supporter bundle, and I don't think I will spend any more money. So there is that. And the fact that the real money auction house exists does put an expiration date. So 100% this is a game I'm going to finish the campaign. I'm going to dip my toes into the end game systems. And as soon as that starts to get boring, I'm just going to quit the game. And then maybe I'll come back if they do some new content or whatever. But I'm not going to full-time a game that has a real money auction house. However, for 20, 30 bucks as an investment, I think I'm going to get plenty of hours of enjoyment out of the game. And again, if they bring out something new, I can always come back and try a different character class. So I would say 75 to 80% positive experience so far, with just the sort of the monetization, as people have complained about in various videos. Like, yeah, that's a problem. But so far, I've been able to just enjoy the game as presented. And yeah, I'll be back in a few days with an update when I get to the end game. And yeah, if you're enjoying the content, please do hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Appreciate you.